So, last question before we get into rapid fire, because I'm really interested in this, Doug, and it's not talked a lot about. And with your experience, because you have a vast array of, entrepreneurs that you're speaking with, and you see different types of businesses as well. So, in today's market, so we're 2025. Where do you think are the best areas from like an industry standpoint that if you were to go buy a business, where are you seeing some of the biggest opportunities now to perhaps take that idea that we are just talking about and to go in and to say buy a business if there's an entrepreneur that's thinking about this?
There's two sectors that I've been involved in that I see the most stable opportunities in. One is what is broadly called the home services sector. Some people call them the boring businesses, plumbers, electricians, HVAC companies, um, remodeling, siding, roofing, those kind of services. It is real interesting. Now, depending on which one you pick, you might have licensing issues you've got to work through. And licensing changes by state, it's not a federal deal. So you've really got to explore that during due diligence. But I have known a number of people. I've known people that came out of the tech world. They bought a plumbing company. I knew a guy that was a programmer, IT programmer, and bought a landscaping company and doing great work with it. And it is a major shift. But the goal is, and what I remind these people, it's not a question of you being able to become the operator. You need to have the mindset you're the investor
Mm.
taking over this business. And one of the first things you really ought to look for during due diligence and valuation is, does the business already have a general manager in place, or are they very near being able to hire a general manager so that I'm not going to have to be the operator on a day by day basis? I will have a general manager that I can count on. So we are talking a business that's a little bigger. It's not the one man chucking a truck kind of business, but it's the one that's got a team of people already operating, and they have a little bit of infrastructure. Maybe they have a field supervisor, superintendent, or something like that that you can work with. But looking for those kind of businesses, I think, is the real answer.
Home services.
Oh, and there was a second one I wanted to mention.